Hello, and welcome back to another episode of Making Epic Commercials for Random Objects. I'm your host, Grace Wells. So today's object is one that honestly, I would not have picked, but I promised everyone that I was gonna let you guys decide what I was gonna do for my next random commercial, and I did an Instagram poll based on my top 2 comments on TikTok for what object I should do, and the 2 options were cotton candy and a clock. Now, I was rooting for clock. I'm just gonna say it. I was rooting for clock because I was like, okay, if I have to make a commercial for cotton candy, am I gonna have to invest like 200 quid in a cotton candy machine? I mean, like, how am I gonna make a commercial for cotton candy without making cotton candy? But of course, that didn't faze you guys, and you chose cotton candy. So we're gonna make it work. So what I'm going to be doing is, I did actually buy some cotton candy. It's not here yet, it's gonna be delivered today. But I'm not gonna be filming the majority of the video with the cotton candy that I bought because I just feel like that is gonna be so difficult. Like, imagine when you pick up cotton candy, it's like sticky and it melts, and it's like, how am I going to put it under a hot light and like animate it or do whatever I wanna do with it? It's just not gonna work. So my solution, well, you're gonna see my solution, but I'm gonna do a little movie magic, make some props, do a little finessing, a little here, a little this, a little that, and I'm gonna make it work. I did not buy a cotton candy machine, but I'm determined to make an epic commercial from this highly, highly, highly random object that you have all chosen for me. Let's go. All right, my first ever unboxing. I feel like a real YouTuber now. It's official. Da-da-da-da. All right, so here's what I've got. First of all, I bought a little cotton candy, but I'm not really gonna be using this for the majority of the video, like I said, because it's gonna fall apart before my very eyes, and I just know that. But I did get some just in case I wanna do any shots of pulling it apart, because I feel like cotton candy has a very specific texture and pulls apart in a very particular way, and I just wanna make sure that it looks real. So I did get a little bit of cotton candy just in case I need it. What I'm gonna be using primarily for the cotton candy, however, is going to be this polyester craft filling. Just like cotton candy, it is fluffy. Unlike cotton candy, it is neither delicious nor edible. And I know it's not pink, so I've got some pink dye. It's food coloring actually. And what I'm gonna do is I'm actually going to dye the fluff, or at least I'm going to try to dye the fluff. Look at like literally all the effort I'm putting into this because you guys wanted cotton candy. I'm not saying I'm a saint, but you know.
And the final thing I bought was this glass jar to put the cotton candy sugar in. I then got to work dyeing the craft stuffing, and oh my goodness, this took hours. This took so long. Most of the time I was doing it, I didn't even think it was working. The craft stuffing did not take the dye very well, but it turned out okay in the end. I ended up drying the cotton candy fluff on this piece of cardboard for honestly over a day, and then I just crumpled up some bits of paper, I hot glued them to chopsticks, and then I hot glued the cotton candy fluff to the paper to make it look like a real cotton candy.
All right, so I'm ready for my first shot of the day. This is not the first shot of the video, just the first shot that I'm gonna be filming. And for this shot, what I wanna do is I wanna get a top-down motion close-up of the cotton candy sugar label on the little jar that I made. So what I'm gonna do, because I have a camera slider that only moves left to right, I'm just gonna turn the jar on its side, and I'm gonna film left to right, and then I will rotate it when I edit it later. All right, so next I'm just gonna do a couple of quick shots using myself as a model to open the cotton candy sugar, pick up a little piece of cotton candy, eat it, just kind of like small in-between shots to kind of piece the story together. So for this shot, I want to have the cotton candy standing up on my surface, but I'm having a really hard time securing it with white tack. It keeps falling over. So I think I'm gonna hot glue it to my surface because I know that the hot glue won't stick very well. Hopefully it will stick just enough.
I'm gonna tell you, there's a reason I've never used this shade before.
I literally look like Miranda Sings with this lipstick on. It is horrible. I've done some of the more simple shots and now it's time to move into some of the most complex shots. So the next thing that I want to do, I had an idea, which was to make kind of pink cotton candy clouds, low-key Katy Perry inspired, have them come into frame and then rain cotton candy sugar. My plan is basically just to get some shots of the clouds on their own, and then I'm gonna mask them and animate them in After Effects later. So it should be pretty simple to shoot. Executing it later in post is gonna be more complicated. Maybe this will be more stable. But actually, I'm a fucking genius. So the idea is I'm gonna pan down while you sift. Once like all the sugar's like sifted, you're gonna just put like, this is gonna be out. And you're just gonna like put this in the center. So I just have one shot left to film, which is going to be another pouring sugar shot. This one's gonna be a little bit different because instead of looking like rain, the sugar is just gonna pour out of the cotton candy jar that I made and somehow become the full-fledged cotton candy cone. I'm not entirely sure how we're gonna get from point A to point B yet. I just know that the sugar is gonna pour out of the jar and the shot's gonna end with the cotton candy itself made in all its glory. Hello again. All right, it's time to edit. I know this one's gonna take me a while. There's a lot of special effects and masking that I wanna do, but I'm excited to see how it all comes together. One thing that I'm thinking I wanna do now that I'm looking back at the footage is I literally hate how close up that image of my face is, the clip of my face eating cotton candy. I think it's a cool opportunity to do something different, which will be to take that clip. Again, I did not intend to do this when I started, but I think it will be cool. Take that clip and mask out my mouth. So just have my mouth and nothing else, like a floating mouth on the backdrop. I mean, I've never done anything like that before, but I just can't have that shot of my face. It's too much. I am so tired. Guys, that video took me like literally all day to edit. But I think it turned out well. It's not perfect. Like, could I have spent more time on it? Yes, but I feel like it comes to a point where you kind of have to cut yourself off and say, it's good enough. So this is the final product. I hope you like it. Alright guys, I hope you enjoyed my cotton candy commercial. If you did, be sure to hit the subscribe button so you can see all my future videos. And thank you so much for watching. Keep on shooting. I'll see you next time, and good night.